How you doing? It's Baldrick here. I've been up in the River Murray for the last 2 weeks, and there's one thing I've learned. You see that? That's no longer a flammable bit of campsite. And I'm going to show you how to actually get it back up into flames without using any matches.
Okay, here comes the professional voiceover of this video. I'm doing this simply because the phone microphone isn't actually up to standard. Now, I record this in the morning after having a -4 degrees in temperature. That was recorded at Renmark, and I was about 10 kilometres out of Renmark on the River Murray. Now, when you're trying to restart your fire, always make sure you have a nice thick stick with you. You don't want to put your hand in the campfire and find that you're getting second-degree burns. Try and dig a hole, as I'm doing there. You'll find that a high percentage of warmer coals are actually in the middle. It also is very windy here, so there was a lot of going on with the microphone. If I've deafened you, I'm very sorry. Yeah. Make sure you have with you small sticks and leaves, dried leaves, preferably eucalyptus. And as you can see, I've just chucked them on there, and look, it's already starting to smoke. That is just via the hot coals that I've found. Just keep chucking more on. There we go. It's relatively easy. And there you see, I'm starting to put thicker branches on there now. This will enable, if a fire does start, to actually get activated and continue a fire for you. Now, when you're trying to start a fire, make sure you're not in the actual path of the smoke, like I'm doing there. This is a very smoky and smelly job, so wearing your home clothes is preferable. Otherwise, it could destroy your clothing if you need to wash it over and over again. Continuing blowing. Can't really say much at this present moment. Just try and find little embers that are going on with the eucalyptus leaves. And what you usually do is you continually blow and blow and blow and blow on them until they ignite. As you can see, always blow away from where the smoke is going, otherwise when you try and breathe in to get a nice breath, see, you get a nice mouthful of smoke. There we go. First flame. 4 minutes in. Now your job is to actually try and keep that flame going, nurture it, make it latch onto some of the eucalyptus leaves, which should be dry. Now this is where the wind actually moved around. Look at that, it came straight back for me. Now I'm getting a mouthful of smoke. It's always important when you put your hands down on a campfire that there's no hot areas. Previously to starting, I actually felt around the base of this campfire just to make sure there wasn't any rogue coals hanging around the edges, which is always possible with eucalyptus trees. If necessary, always try and make sure you have a windbreak going, as such as I'm just doing then, just to see if I could stop the smoke from just continuing, and hopefully a flame would have started. If you think you've got a hot area and the thick twigs, there we go, have a look at that. If you've got thick twigs on top, you may be suffocating it, so just moving it a bit may help. That's a nice little fire going there. Stack some more leaves on there. Increases the possibility for the fire to continue. So this is Baldrick signing off, saying you don't need matches when you're out in the River Murray. Just find one of these little babies that are still a bit warm. Right done. Survives.